tonight we have the one and only MJ Johnson to talk all about the 2023 Honest Amish National Beard and Mustache Championships in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is the very important information episode everyone's been waiting for. Mr. MJ Johnson, what is up?
Hey,
we're here.
This thing on?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Hello. And it's facing the right way and everything.
Yeah. So you guys know I had to fix Scott's microphone earlier before when we were doing the test stuff. So, but it's all working now.
Yeah, Scott's microphone was just pointing. Yeah, it was pointing like that.
If you have a microphone, it actually has to be pointed at you, or it's going to work best that way. So
yeah, it'll work best. It's got to point at you, Scott.
Hopefully that works now.
Some people's microphones are like pointing towards the ceiling. It's really strange.
Yeah, or if they're just super tiny.
I gotta say, I really liked your guys' intro. I was sitting in the backstage watching the show, and it's really warm. You guys' personalities shine through, and it's really fun. It's like a really genuine way. So
it's like the first time we've ever met. Him and I. This is our first time together.
First episode right here. Yeah, you could barely even tell. But so MJ, you're still you're on your trip to National still, right?
Yep, I haven't left yet. I'm in sunny Minneapolis with a couple inches of snow on the ground this morning. So be happy to get out of here.
So it's currently, well, it's 73 now, but it was 81 degrees here today. So it's going to be an enormous shock.
That's nice. He's
going to get sick.
All the rest of the country is frozen right now, but not Florida.
All right, I won't bring my scraper then, so that's good news.
No, I don't think you need it.
Okay.
What if you're buying lottery tickets, though? I mean, I hear the Florida lottery is pretty good.
Lottery in Mass, I could bring the window scraper. Yeah, that's a good idea, Scott. I appreciate the help.
See, Scott always coming through. I mean, he might not know how to work a microphone properly, but he knows ice scrapers and scratchers.
Ice scrapers and honest or Amish clothing.
There you go. Yeah, he's apparently he's a pro. He knows how to make Amish dresses and everything now. We just learned.
Yeah. And speaking of hats, you guys noticed the black backwards ball cap for Halloween?
The black shirts. We're all going as each other.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going as Aaron. Aaron's going as Scott. And Scott's going as me. And it looks like, Scott, it looks like I'm looking into a mirror right now. I'll tell you
Basically. Look at this. Oh, well, there it is. Oh, God, look at me. I'm MJ. Look at me.
Nailed it.
I got it done perfect.
Look at me.
Look at me.
I like it.
Dave, if we would have really planned that much better, we would have all committed to this costume a little bit better.
Yeah, well, I think we all pulled it off pretty well. I mean, I think you can definitely tell who.
I mean, a goatee is pretty simple.
Oh,
yeah. There. Scott with the work.
Scott doesn't
smarter.
Scott doesn't have glasses on, so I can't see shit.
Aaron's like talking to the camera. He's like,
I got some.
Hey, look at me! I'm Scott Sikora.
I got glasses.
Wow. Look at this all unfolding live on Talking Beards tonight.
This is so professional. I like it. Boom. That's the best you've ever looked, MJ.
Dang,
I will say this.
Get my glasses too.
You really should.
Welcome to Talking Beards.
Well, I'm not even needed here.
Yeah, neither am I.
Perry Johns is here though, all the way from the UK. What's up, Perry Johns?
Yeah, we have people from all over the world in
Perry Johns.
Perry Johns. So MJ, what all have you been up to, man? Like your last beard competition was what, Nationals last year, huh?
Yep, Casper. So wow. And we got somebody from Casper coming to this one.
Yes.
He won his category, right?
He did. He dude, his beard is amazing. Yeah, Corey Stovall.
Because he had some really cool photos from the journalists that went around with us on the pub crawl on the Thursday.
Okay.
And then he ended up winning, and then they had like a story. So they had like a whole bunch of like really cool photos. So yeah, it was a whole cool thing.
Yeah, it was a really good article that floated around about him. Yeah, it was cool that, Casper is coming to Daytona. So that's nice. He says, "Hey MJ." So
articles.
Did you speaking of articles, there you go. So we should have that up, but It's did you see the beardcalendar.com article, MJ?
I did see that. I gotta say, I really like the beard calendar. Instantly, I'll tell you real quickly. I saw right when I saw it. I always like that type of stuff, but it reminded me of when I had never been to a beard contest before. You ask yourself, where do I go to get into a beard contest? You know what I mean? Like I
There was
remember
nothing.
you'd watch Whisker Wars, and you're like, oh, I want to go try one, or you'd see an article on it, didn't know. So eventually, I found one online just on like a search, and it was literally the first one I ever went to was Austin, Texas.
Okay,
and it was just because I saw an article online that they were having one. But that's all it takes to start a huge, fun journey. You know what I mean? So
I've met a few people that this is finding the beard calendar is how they got into bearding. Like they saw an article, just like you said, and they're like, beard competition, Google, and they're like beardcalendar.com. And
I mean, how nice is that? Like, have you ever had somebody come up to you and say, hey, that's the first beard contest I ever went to, and I found it through that? I mean,
several times, man. And
they've got it tattooed on their arm.
Yeah, it makes me feel so good when that happens, because that was the point, like just to try to get more people to these events, and it's working, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, if we bump into anybody who found nationals through beardcalendar.com, the three of us should talk to Johnny Awesome and maybe get beardcalendar.com tattoo on the shoulder.
How about I can get beard and then he can get calendar and then you can get .com.
I want the
run it. Let's run it.
Or we could do like every other letter.
Because it's thebeardcalendar.com. So
but then it's got to be like when we get back to back in a photo.
Yeah.
And then it says that across the three shoulders.
And then we could get those 3D
we can
glasses.
Our beards behind our shoulders when we do it.
And then we could change that as the top picture thing on the website. Just our tattoos.
Yeah, that's a great point. Alan Eckert, even a great resource for veterans. Like if you've been to a million contests, but you just want to know what's the current landscape look like, boom, beardcalendar.com.
And we've got new people coming to nationals. Chris just said something about that. So.
But it also too is a resource where if you're going, like maybe Al, like veteran, maybe he likes going to competitions that support veteran causes or groups in the areas. And just like we say, each of these competitions, I mean, if you're not familiar with it, are sponsoring some local charity, and lots of them. I mean, lots of them do veteran things and stuff related to that. So
a lot of veteran and a lot of men's mental health here lately.
Suicide prevention.
Yeah, a lot of that. That's been the hot,
tamale
at a lot of these. Yeah, the hot tamale, as they say. But yeah,
is that current slang for what's hot? Is the hot tamale?
It is now.
Oh, right. So let's
the hot tamale.
I'm using it as a hashtag tomorrow on Instagram.
Do it. So okay. So one of the things we have a guest in the chat here. He asks when do the tattoos designs coming out? So this is something I didn't realize that this person was going to be there and doing specific things. So let's lead in with that. This is something breaking.
Everybody loves Johnny Awesome.
Yeah, he does great work.
But as he will be at Daytona and at nationals, but for whatever reason, I think it might have been on the Peabody's end or for whatever.
I think it was a city thing. It was a city ordinance.
Yeah, that's what
tattoo,
it was.
And it was just. Yeah, that's
you can't have like awesome beards and tattoo within 50 feet of the same doorway at the same time.
Pretty much.
It actually is just like one building over, but it's on the map and you can walk there. So it's actually kind of fun to kind of walk out and then go get a tattoo, walk back in, keep partying. So yeah, Johnny Awesome tattoo will be there. Give him a shout out.
I think
he does get busy.
You book your appointments through his Instagram, I do believe.
Yeah. That's a good idea. And I got to tell you, I haven't seen the Nationals specific ones yet, but I can tell you I have one tattoo and it is a Johnny Awesome design.
You only have one tattoo?
I have one tattoo.
Johnny Awesome.
But then I didn't get chance to get it from him while I was down there. So I had to get it in Minneapolis, but it's based off of Johnny Awesome's design.
That's pretty cool. Have you showed it to him?
I have, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, I got this from somebody else, but this is your thing." And he's like, "Oh, he's so glad you liked it and all that stuff." So I'm probably going to get another one from Johnny, but specifically from him.
Adam, probably the best time to do it is, can you do it now? Can you just contact him now?
Adam, go to the Instagram. It's Johnny Awesome Tattoos or whatever it is.
What is that?
It is something, but we'll get you exactly. But I'm 95% sure that's where he takes his
talk to him for sure. Yeah, Johnny Awesome Tattoos on Instagram.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Ollie, I believe, like they said, he'll probably be set up a little bit here, a little bit there throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah, so. he'll probably get in a couple days early. Who knows? It's Johnny. Who knows when it is.
Talk to him, and that's your best bet for the best information for sure, because it's going to be awesome.
There we go. So let's get diving into this thing. So Nationals is coming up this weekend, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yeah, 2023 National Championships, Honest Amish. Starts on Thursday. Everybody's there early, 5:00. Pub crawl starts. The Oyster Bar is the first one, but there's a whole bunch of them, and they're listed on nationalbeardchampionships.com. So you don't have to get there at 5. Whatever time you pop in, you should be able to find the whole crew doing their thing at whatever.
It'll be easy to find because it's all right there on Main Street, and all the pubs are like all within a couple blocks of each other. Main Street's super cool little area.
It's got Dale Earnhardt's car, Aaron?
That's Dale Earnhardt's first car right there.
Is it for real? Oh, wow.
Is it diesel?
It is. Diesel-powered race car. Yeah. Dale Earnhardt invented it in 1976.
Wow.
I know. It was crazy. Right there on the beach of Daytona.
I want your picture in front of that car. We got to put it up on the show next week. I want you to be like exactly like that.
Yeah, you got to do that pose with the helmet and everything.
I got you. I got to go find this car. It's got to be down there somewhere.
Yes.
We'll find it.
Make it happen. Party. Or you didn't go to Nationals.
We don't have a lot to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of a pretty free day. So we'll go find this car and we'll take a picture of it. Oh my
gosh. All right. So here's the 3 different bars. Is that it? Just the 3?
It's more than that.
4, 5.
Keep her cranking, Sakura.
Wow.
My finger was getting tired going through all
Ocean Deck.
All right. Let's start at the beginning.
PM to midnight.
Wow. So the first place is the Oyster Pub.
Yeah,
I bet they have oysters there.
Popping in there. Apparently pretty amazing food, but also oysters, if that's your thing. If you can imagine the Oyster Bar pub having that. So it's 2 hours there to kind of let people gather in, let people get some food, kind of move out in there.
And then off to the Main Street station where the race car is.
Serious?
I think so. Isn't that what it said on the scroll?
That's what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. It's where
it is, Main Street Station.
Where stock car racing was born, Aaron. Boy, you're gonna be in like your Mecca.
We're ready. We're gonna go take so many pictures with that car.
Dirty Harry's Pub. I wonder if there's gonna be someone gonna do Dirty Harry there. What is
home of Dirty 420 Bingo?
You don't want to know.
Oh man!
Until later that night,
tune in and find out. Dirty Harry's.
The Bank and Blues.
If you're lucky, you'll find out.
Froggy's Saloon and the Ocean Deck to kill the night off. Is that right on the ocean?
It is, and it's ladies' night at Froggy's Saloon.
Ooh, come on!
Oh wow!
It's ladies' night.
It's feeling right. Oh, what a night!
Killing it.
I remember I used to be in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's right.
He was fire. He was
fire in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So pub crawl Thursday night. If you're in town, you can, there's the list. It's easy to find, and
it's easy. It's fun to move around as a big group. Partly because you get to see your friends, but partly it's fun to see strangest reactions when that many people with wild facial hair are all in a group, because you're bound to get like the fun questions and then
Are you ZZ Top?
Yeah, oh
is
yeah.
Duck Dynasty in town?
They all my favorite one is that they want to know, is there a beard convention? It's not like
always a beard convention.
That's the main one that you
Yep. Yep, the beard convention's in town. It's at the Peabody Auditorium all day Saturday.
But they're giving away free cars.
Free cars, yeah, come in. Yeah, 16 right there. But also on Friday night, there's also beard convention things happening, right?
Friday night is gonna rip.
Friday night's the night.
It's already like, it's like starts at Friday afternoon. I mean, like 3 o'clock, I believe. Let me double check. But yeah, 3 o'clock, we're already starting like Guinness World Record attempts.
So what's the Guinness Book of World Record attempts? What are we going to do different from Casper?
There's so much rad stuff happening. Like if you look up, if you can Google image search Daytona Beach Pier, it's one of the most famous piers in Florida. It's blocked off for us only for that.
If you're a fisherman, you're not fishing on the pier on Friday.
No,
not this time.
So the pier is where the Guinness attempts are going to take place. It's right in the ocean. It's glorious view. There's going to be drone footage, like the footage we actually send in. And Movember is going to help pump this one out on their videos and stuff too, which is pretty awesome. So Guinness is going to see it. Movember is going to see it, and it's going to roll. But in Casper, we set the record for the longest beard chain that went pretty viral on talk shows. USA.
It was like 109 feet, something like that, right?
I think it was more. I think it was like 150, but I have to double check on that one. But
150. We're gonna.
That was a beard chain. It has to be. You have to have a beard that's comes out 8 inches in length from your face. Mustache chain is one of the new ones added this year, which is going to be pretty wild. So everybody. We all wouldn't qualify.
No, it's mustaches
for the mustache. You'd have to be able to qualify for a national championship mustache category, which means everything else has. So if you have a cool beard and a cool mustache, you can't be in the chain per Guinness's rule. So weird. That's one of the things with the Guinness World Records. There's a lot of rules.
150 feet.
There's a lot of rules, so we got to follow them all for sure. So the mustache chain, we're going to try to break our own beard chain for 2. There's also going to be a holla partial beard chain.
There we go. We can all be in the partial beard chain.
Another cool one. So this is one that I get to be in, and beard chain as well. So Aaron, if I'll ask you right now, do you want to be connected to me in the chain?
I mean, that sounds like a great place to be. So let's be connected together in the
Scott, sorry.
I'm not going to be there, but that would be a good one if you got to be the meat and the Scott and Aaron.
We're going to get beardcalendar.com and then get connected in the beard chain all for the photo. But I guess we
should get like a whaler in there too. That'd be really good.
That sounds stupid.
It's whaler time.
It's whaler time. And we'll all be wearing whaler time shirts.
And then, so that's 3, but then there's a 3. But then also craft beard chain.
Beard chain.
From a design standpoint is the one that gives Brian the most question marks. You know what I mean? Because
so craft beard chain has to be a foot on either side of your face.
And you have to it has to be in a form that would qualify for a craft category too. So it has to follow those rules as well. But it can't touch the ground either, because
it can be as long as you want, as long as it doesn't touch the ground. Go ahead, Scott Sikora.
So since there is no record for this, technically if 5 people just show up and they put their craft beards together, they're going to have the world record for it, correct? Does it not work that way?
If you would have a chance to set it, and then if everything is properly formatted and then documented and then submitted and then okayed, then
it becomes.
So even when we do everything, it's pretty much just an attempt. And then if we dotted all our T's and crossed all our I's, maybe we'll get it. But yes, that would be. We're trying to set the craft beard record with this attempt for sure.
I've got a good feeling that it's going to go well, and it's going to be very crafty, and then they're going to love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That one's a wild one, that's for sure. You never, because it could be anything. It's going to be fun.
Corey stood next to last year.
He
I honestly
did.
remember.
I did connect to a whaler already. It
was a terrible experience the whole time. I was like, I just felt wrong just being attached to a whaler.
Stevenson letting people know
he's coming.
Is he going to get in on the mustache chain then?
Mustache chain and mullet in the wind. You just see that mullet just flapping by the ocean in the background. It's gonna be glorious.
Oh, it'd be perfect. Imagine Stevenson, mullet flapping in the wind, connected to mustache chain, drone goes by, ocean in the background, send it to Guinness.
That'd be a good silhouette shot in the sunset.
Yeah. Seriously, the footage from it is going to be awesome. Seriously, Google search the Daytona Beach Pier. It's all ours, and we're breaking records. And we got the cinematographer sport. It's going to be great.
Isn't there a Joe's Crab Shack there?
Yeah. So what else is going to happen that night, MJ?
Then, after we do the 4 record attempts, we're headed to the National Beard and Mustache Championships exhibition contest, which is some fun categories Friday night. Some people aren't ready to take on people like yourselves in the national championships, but they want to see what their beard or mustache can do and maybe get a little amuse-bouche of what Saturday is going to be like.
That's what I was thinking, the amuse-bouche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Movember Mo, surfer style, American mustache. I mean, talk about a really cool one to win. That one's like basically sponsored by the American Mustache Institute with all their
the honest beard,
nuclear mustacheology, and then the honest beard. Good night. Who wouldn't want that? That one's going to be awesome. Beach comb over, veterans beard. Seriously, I mean, you want to talk about the round of applause beard, basically. When that category starts, that's the crowd favorite.
Well, I don't know, man. The American mustache, that's like, what's more American than the American mustache?
The beach comb over.
The beach comb over.
That's what's more American. That's gonna be the best category of the evening for sure.
Which one?
The beach comb over.
Beach comb over?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you say that there will be a favorite category because there will be 3 people that'll be the decision makers on that, or as far as who wins. We know
who these 3 decision makers are going to be.
We do, and they haven't been announced yet.
Oh, my goodness. Is this breaking news?
I saved it for you guys. This is breaking news.
Oh my gosh, we got breaking news, Scott Sikora.
We do. All right, so the judges for National Beard and Mustache Championships exhibition contest is Robert Baker of TikTok fame. If you guys have ever seen him before, it's like 4 million followers.
Mr.
And then for a special report. But then also,
was that your Robert Baker impression? That's what that was.
Yeah. The noise stuff. He's I mean, I got a little stubble up top. I can do that too. You're rolling. Look, we just got 100,000 views. There we go.
Yeah.
But then also, I don't know if you guys have ever familiar with an old brand from back in the day, Beard Boss.
Never heard of them.
Well, it was pretty cool back in the day, and former Beard Boss James McMahon will be making a judging appeance. Usually a high-end competitor, Worlds, Nationals.
He's goatee man.
Great American. All the big contests, he's been there. He's going, but he's judging. So other people actually have a chance this time. So yeah, he's another one. Also, mustache is way cooler than goatee. Agreed.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, shots fired. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Bob and Elliot Norris will be.
They're both going to be there.
One judge, but they will both be there.
They only count as 1 point.
They only count as 1 point. So if you impress Elliot, it's like a half point. But then our final judge, Anthony Carty. I mean, Worlds, Nationals. He's actually going for his 5th.
The drive for 5. That's what he's
drive for 5. And then he'll be judging too. So lots of beard knowledge on the judges panel. That's for sure. Lots of TikTok videos, lots of ASMR, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, Cardi and Bob are going to be making all the ASMR videos all night long. I can't wait. It's going to be some good content for sure.
You know what? I think,
I give up.
Aaron, you're onto something. I think next year there's going to be an ASMR category that's judged by sound.
That's a good idea.
Can we do that? Can we do that?
100%.
MJ, we actually set up an OnlyFans page like years ago.
With beard ASMR?
Yeah, for beard ASMR. And
or
we
just like beard brushing or whatever. We just never did anything with it. But
yeah,
the ASMR world
world
record attempt.
I had a plan. We might do this. We might name a national facial hair ASMR champion. I better talk to somebody who's an organizer. Oh yeah.
I'd vote 100% for Bob for ASMR champion.
He might be. Wait a minute. I just talked to Vegas. He is the betting favorite as of this moment.
There you go, Bob. We're counting on you, Bob. We're putting all of our money on Bob to be the ASMR national beard champion.
Would you know will the judges know that it's Bob by the sound?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a distinct.
That was a for sure.
Well, Bob's going to win the first time, and then from then on, can only be the judge for every other.
But he might be the judge already. So we would have an expert of the. We'll have to figure this. It's a good idea.
I offer my services to do like audio sampling and listening and all that stuff. Since I don't do that, so
all right. Well, you're in.
You're in, Scott. You're the audio video sampling person of the ASMR category.
I'm listening.
Pooter Scooter. All right, so that's Friday night.
Friday night. Yep, it's gonna be awesome. Jimmy Preston MC. I mean, he had people in tears. He got so emotional last year.
Little Jimmy.
Little
Jimmy's coming.
You make sure you request Little Jimmy. It'll make the night so much more fun.
Little Jimmy is in the back pocket and he's making an appearance. That's for sure.
You heard it here first. That's the biggest breaking news on Talking Beards.
Huge. Little Jimmy may make an appearance Friday night.
An ASMR category.
You're really
planted a seed tonight.
I'm doing it.
He's like, how can I do this?
That's so funny.
All right, so Saturday, we're getting to the venue at 6:45 a.m.
Wow!
To start getting ready.
Wow!
Because we can't set up Friday night, so that's one of the little things that a lot of people don't know about nationals. Right. Friday night, usually we can at least get to the venue and at least partially set up.
Right.
And this is not at all going to be the case. There's some sort of, I don't know, REO Speedwagon is there or something Friday night.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I have no idea who it is. It's somebody. It's someone.
Foreigner.
Performers who have performed at the Peabody, and it's the names Elvis Presley. I mean,
everybody.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Incredible.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Were you in the band at that time?
That was way before I was.
The Crack of Dawn crew. Yeah, that'll be us because, 6:45.
That's early. It's good pointing out the usually we do get to load in the day before. I mean, shout out to Kelly on our team for getting all this stuff done to just show up and just create this incredible atmosphere on the fly and then have no load in day the previous day. But she's been in contact with them for months, and there's a couple of things that are really advantageous too. The load in day would have been nice, but we will get it done. And it's
absolutely, we'll get there, and the Peabody has people ready to start helping, and they all have a plan. So
that's just it. I guess we get some amazing stage manager, who's used to how things work at the Peabody. And we usually have
Peabody's
from the Austin crew as the stage manager, who's awesome at it. But it will be a twist this year, having some expert with the headset on, making sure everything is what it is. So I think it's going to be really cool this year.
So there it is. So it's the guitarist from Jethro Tull has a tribute Jethro Tull band
that's playing the night before.
It's not even Jethro Tull. We could definitely go in Friday night and set our shit up.
And that's what band Sat Score is in?
No, God, no.
Oh.
What?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire. All right. Back on track.
Back on track.
on
So
track.
Saturday, you
Saturday,
guys,
MJ.
you're getting into the venue Saturday morning. You're getting all set up. You're getting all
in.
your vendors put together. You're getting the whole layout.
You can buy these hats.
Venue. So as we say, vendors, what do we got? What are we looking for that this year?
It's gonna be really fun. I mean, have you guys ever heard of Honest Amish?
No.
They're gonna be there.
They're a pretty good product.
I heard they got the monopoly on backwards black hats.
Yep. That's the best place to get backwards back hats, Honest Amish.
That's where I'll be going for sure. Once you crack in, you'll get a little bit of a glimpse of it all. But 9 a.m. is registrations begin. So a lot of people are going to be registered already, but the doors aren't until 11 a.m. But registration is open, and file in there. Get it all taken care of. If there's any questions, it gets ironed out then. If you haven't signed up yet, there will be a cutoff time, and that's up to pretty much Good Taylor. If she says it's over, it's over. So you're gone.
So official registration closes at noon. But
right.
But I think
yeah.
As long as your category's on stage, you're probably fine. But I wouldn't. Yeah, you might be fine. Yeah,
don't count on it.
Do not. Yeah, registration closes at noon. Try to be there by noon, and the event will get going, and then we'll make it happen.
Yeah, competition starts 11:30 for like the first category. So even like if it's open till noon and your category is going, you don't need to play it that close. So probably register ahead of that time.
But most importantly, the goatees go on stage at 1. So as long as you're in your seat by 1 o'clock, that's when the real show starts.
I mean, everybody has the favorite category. We know the world, that's their favorite category. So we're like, we got to have it at 1.
Yeah, 1 o'clock, best.
You got to do what the market demands.
All right. Yeah, so what time? So it kicks off at like 12:30 or so?
11:30 scheduled. But then the day of schedule will be posted, a much more accurate one. Once we have all the information that day, it'll be posted, and it's hard to say like this category is going to start at 318.
Yeah.
We don't know that yet. So.
Yeah. So how many categories?
Gosh, see that we don't even know that yet. There's upwards of 50, but if there isn't enough in a category, then that one gets eliminated.
So what is the official category number? Is like 52, correct, or 54?
So I think it's down now. I think it's 47.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then plus whatever Friday night stuff is. So what
it was at 54, and then we eliminated all the goatee categories.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got
yeah. And then like nobody showed up because then the goatees didn't go on stage. So they're like, what's the even point of going? The goatees are So then the goatees are back in Daytona.
So the goatees are back.
The goatees are back, so don't.
That's actually the official hashtag this year. Is the goatees are back.
The hot tamale.
Hot tamale.
And the goatees are back. It's the goatees or a hot tamale.
And Natalie's kidney's a jerk.
Yeah,
those are the two Those are the two official hashtags of the nationals this year.
This is great.
If we get Natalie's approval.
So let's okay. So now we have an undefined amount of categories. So once we get all these categories up onto the stage, who's going to be introducing these people and who's going to be judging them?
Well, Mr. Doctor Adam Paul Cosgrove,
Mr. Doctor,
my BFF,
American Mustache Institute fame, a degree in nuclear mustacheology, among other things.
He's so good.
He's so good.
I love him so much.
He was amazing in Casper.
He's a killer for real.
Aaron, he's amazing everywhere.
Yeah, well, I was just speaking specifically for Casper. Obviously, he's amazing everywhere, but he was amazing.
Talk about my friend that way.
He's got super high energy, and you think that that's like the best part of it until you see like how much he likes and thinks facial hair is cool. So you think like that's the best part of it. But then he's got like he's got like a PhD in English or something like that. But you hear his vocabulary just on, even if you're at the bar, it's this like poetic vocabulary.
He's
But when it's on stage describing stuff that he likes, the vocabulary is awesome. I was introducing him to somebody one time, and I was just laying on way too thick about how awesome a vocabulary he has. And I go, "Hey, what do you think about that, Adam?" And he goes, "That's good." So
Perfect. Best vocabulary ever.
He's a linguist.
He's a linguist.
I think he's a grant writer, if I remember correctly. Something along the lines.
He's a what?
A grant writer.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what that means.
You write very fancy letters to get money from the government.
Oh, that makes
very sense. Heavy on the very.
So you got to have like the vocabulary of an Adam Cosgrove type.
And he's got it.
He's got it. That's good.
And he also helps people start 501c3s. So
that'd be a good reason for him to come on the show and
it's been many phone calls about that already. So, but anyways, so Adam, because I'm already looking at the time, I'm like, wow, we're just going.
Oh, we gotta go?
No, we don't have to go anywhere. We can go long. We can go long, right. But yeah, so let's talk about the judges now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we got one of them right in the background of Aaron's video camera. Best in show at the last World Championships. Am I correct?
Yeah, best in show. She's a beast.
Pretty good resume right there. I mean, her list of awards goes on and on, but I mean, I think that one's
that's at the top.
The deal.
Not much you can do past that.
All right. We got Joshua Jolly representing Death Grip.
Nice.
So we got the Mustache gang in the house. Natalie Wright, a local hair expert, beards partially, but mostly, hair up in the top, big, huge expert. John Rice, a mega veteran and actually underground legend. Some of the more modern competitors are maybe not quite as familiar with John Rice. I would recommend Google image search, John Rice beard.
And then that picture is going to pop up.
Yeah. Like the 2009 or 2010 national championships, he just had this really elaborate freestyle beard, and that kind of went one of the first like viral photos. But he also had this really cool beard braid, and it's super red, it's super long. He had a Michael Jackson jacket on with all these zippers. I ended up seeing it in like a GQ article or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that beard picture floated around for a good while.
People would use it as their profile pics and pretend to be him. I remember thinking, like, dude, you ain't John Rice.
You're not John. And I don't think he looks like that anymore. I think he's got a new look that he's going to debut.
I got it. He has a new look, a new style. So whatever you find on the internet, it's not that anymore, apparently. I don't even know what the new style is, but I got to tell you, I'm very excited to see it. I will say that. Because John Rice was actually one of the people that inspired me to get into it in the first place. With those, right there's the one.
There it is. That's the legendary picture right there of John Rice beard. Right.
That's him.
That's him.
That's him. Right.
Stop.
Scroll over there. Show the one.
I don't know what you're talking about. You want this?
I'm the Michael Jackson jacket. Well, that's it too. That one's a good one.
That's in Charleston. That's what he looked like when I met him.
I mean, it's a killer.
That's like 2014.
But the Michael Jackson jacket with this beard braid, pretty awesome. I mean, everybody wanted to have a super long beard after that one came out.
Gnarly.
Even my mom.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's true. We got to have the mustaches taken care of for sure.
Speaking of judges.
Yes.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, his younger brother.
No.
Hey, fellas.
Daniel Command is here. Dan C. Bearded.
Dan C. Bearded. Speaking of judges, Dan C. Bearded judging nationals the first time. We got to say, it's really nice to see somebody putting so much video content and
dude, he is unbelievable with the amount of content.
Facial hair, and it just like perpetuates and continues.
Awesome dude all around.
Yeah, having him on the panel is going to be really big. The judges are the tastemakers of what defines like a national champion, and having somebody on there like that is really fun for us. So.
Yeah, his knowledge of beards and beard growth and beard care is just far beyond what anyone else who's making videos out on YouTube and talking about products and all that stuff. He just has such a great general knowledge of everything revolving beards, and I mad respect for him
Revolving
as
beard.
someone who knows about beards, but also as a person, as a family man, and as a friend. I mean, he's just an awesome dude.
Yeah, for sure, Ski.
What was that, Natalie?
I don't.
Jethro told Martin Barr is what's performing tomorrow.
Yeah, we've already had that full-on discussion.
I just gotta
Jethro Tull's playing at the bar tomorrow night.
Jethro Tull's band is going to be performing Friday night.
That's right.
Yeah.
He beat Metallica.
Now it's official. Natalie told us, and now it's
But also on the judges panel, you already commented earlier, he's getting into the mix with the mullet, getting in the mix with the mustache. John Stevenson representing Florida and mustaches, among other things.
woof. 50 plus. I was going to sneak beer on stage. Now I'm thinking I need to prioritize Red Bull. Yeah. Red Bull will be your friend, John Stevenson.
And we will bring the Red Bulls to you, my friend.
That's right.
There
That's
won't be any sneaking going on.
When you're a judge, you get VIP treatment.
Yes, that's right. And then also for to make it official of the Daytona area, Derek Feature is coming on, and he's the city manager. So
Okay.
he said we have he's gonna let all the police know that we can pretty much do whatever we want and stuff.
Nice.
So it's nice having somebody like that in your corner.
Unless you
When does that start that we can do whenever we want?
I'll have to run it. I'll have to get that information. It's a little bit unclear at this time.
It's not now.
It's not now.
Okay.
You can wait on that for sure.
I'll wait then. That's fine.
But also, he does have a cool beard, and it's nice to see people in public office get to high positions and represent the facial hair community. You know what I mean?
Abraham
Plus,
Lincoln.
it's local to the area, so it's actually really nice. And then for another national champion from a different, totally different element, Daniel Ziegler, the national natural bodybuilding champion. This is actually his third time judging. He judged the online comp in 2020. Then he was in Casper last year, and now he's judging again this year. So
that's cool. Someone bringing another national champion from something else over to the side. Pretty neat.
He always has like a super rad beard. It's mostly a beard, but he will also quick take it all down and just go stash. He'll take it down and go beard stash. On his Instagram account, there's a lot of like styling stuff. It's so the knowledge is really good, and now he has a lot of championship judging experience. So it's really fun having this crew on. Oh, and then also I'm judging as well. So
never heard of you.
Never heard of you.
So this is a thought, Nerd. You guys just kind of brought it up, but what about a judging panel of national champions from just different everythings? Like everyone that judges is, I mean, I understand it's a beard competition. I mean, that would work for a different competition if it wasn't so serious. Like, all right, never mind. Never mind. It was just really dumb.
It's not dumb. It's actually a really good idea. I mean, that's part of the with Daniel Ziegler is, you get like a national champion from another
national bass fisherman.
We do, want some, beard experts specifically in the mix as well. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We might do that.
National
horse trainer.
Trainer.
They know about horse hair.
See?
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah, so Saturday, beer competition should be over by 8:00 at night, hopefully, maybe something like that. Just depends, because everything I've heard, this has been one of the biggest pre-registration nationals we've had in quite some time. So
things are going good.
Things are going good, but beard people like to wait to day of to register. So who knows how many people's live will show up at this thing.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense. There's going to be some champions crowned, and there's always some broken hearts too. So you gotta pay to play. You got to get in the mix. You got to put your best foot forward.
Best beard forward.
Find a way to have fun.
If I can win, anyone can win.
All you got to do is get on stage and kiss stuff.
Truer words ever been
spoken. Hello. Have you not seen me lately? Hello.
Look at you.
And I won twice.
2-time national champion.
Scott can win. Anybody can win.
That's right.
So what else? So that's Saturday,
That's
all day
Saturday.
events. Do we have anything scheduled for Sunday, or is it just like everybody, you're out of here now?
It's a little bit open. We'll see. It'll probably just be like where does everybody want to meet up kind of a thing.
Okay. So pretty much nothing official on Sunday. People meet up in hotel lobbies and maybe wander around, maybe stick around for a couple of days. I know we're not the only group that's
Are you
going to
staying down
Orlando.
there?
Yeah, we're going Sunday. We're going to go to Orlando for a couple of days. And
Nice.
most of the people that are staying with us are also going to do that. So we're just going to go to Orlando and go, go drive some go-karts and maybe go to a car museum, maybe go to some escape room. Might just go to the mall and walk around. Who knows?
Are you going to an escape room?
Yeah.
I hope you
that's
get
fun.
locked in there.
I'm not gonna.
I hope you do, though.
I'll kick the door in.
No, you won't.
I'll get out for sure.
Not that we talked about this earlier, but as I was perusing the website, I came across this. Ticket proceeds from the National Beard Moustache Championship and exhibition show benefit Volusia County Hurricane Relief Fund, Movember, and Equality Florida. So what can you tell us about those?
Yeah, it's I mean, when you think about Daytona, you mostly think about, great weather or racing and stuff like that, but it's always in the line of fire for the natural elements. So I mean, anything we've all seen the videos, like the people that do like the hurricane relief. I mean, you literally somebody's just had their life turned upside down.
There's still stuff down here that's messed up from hurricane last year. So they're still in desperate need of hurricane relief.
Yeah, you can never. Yeah, they can never catch up on it, and you never know when the next one is. But they get really good at being able to identify what it is that they can help best at and who needs it, and it's a really good one. I mean, it's pretty awesome. In Movember, I mean, everybody knows what the deal is there. I mean, I think they've set. I think I don't know if it's a Guinness World Record, but I think that they've worldwide raised the most money for cancer research over the past whatever it is, like 15 years, however long
that's pretty cool.
So they've actually raised the most. So I mean, pretty cool stuff. But we were talking about that earlier. A lot of contests do like men's health or what were you saying were some of the other common ones?
So we've been doing military and men's mental health a lot here.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, a lot of that's one of the main topics. That's one of the reasons why we like to have nationals in November too, is when places are ready for some content about mustaches and facial hair. Boom. How about you have a party with these national championship portraits? And that's one of the reasons they kind of all go viral, because it's good timing and stuff like that. So, and that's one of the other things that people need to keep in mind. Like when you go to the exhibition show or go to the contest, it is difficult to win. It's not a guarantee of anything, but get in the mix with the portraits is like a whole side thing on its own that you win just by participating.
There you go. Speaking of the portraits, we're going to have a little bit different photographer with us this year. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
The past 9 or 10 years, it's been Greg Anderson or Jeffrey Mustache, and we don't have either one of them this year. So, but we do have somebody neat, and LJ, what she likes to go by. This is her. She just shot the LA comp. You see a lot of Nate Johnson in 3D photos. A lot of people. Anthony Cardi right there. He's judging at the exhibition show Friday.
Don't you judge me, Cardi.
That's right, Cardi.
He's going to be judging you.
But so, she's a super professional photographer. We've been running around with her the last couple of years. She's a delight to be around. She's got a really nice website. She takes incredible photos. She's a great person. We really, really like her. And when it all came up and Greg had something else he could do, and I guess Jeffrey Mustache had prior obligations as well, reached out to LJ, and she was more than happy to do it. And I think I know she's going to do a tremendous job for this event.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see what the photographers want to do for their portrait. So I actually don't know the backgrounds that she's looking at or the lighting situation, but I know there was like this style from LA. And Aaron, were you in the Beards by the Bay one as well?
Yeah, so Beers
Yeah.
by the Bay.
That was was that like a black background?
It was.
And those were shot with different lighting and stuff. It was really cool. So it'd be interesting to see what she's gonna do. So
yeah, she'll be there Friday night as well. So she's gonna take a lot of cool shots like that with the beard chain, and she'll just be floating around. And then she's our, professional headshot extraordinaire on Saturday.
And speaking of that, I mean, the beard chain and the photo, I mean, it's like the photo that just keeps going. And it's, I mean,
you got to get those. Like for any
you want to get in that.
You don't miss out on your portrait. I mean, I try to tell people the second they walk in, I'm like, hey, find time to go sit with and then somebody will say, oh, I will. And then the photos end up some cool place. And then they're like, oh, I forgot to go, or they put it off.
You can't forget. You have to get professional headshots when you
got to go get the portrait, It helps if you win, it helps the Nationals keep documentation too of what your beard looked exactly like that day. You know what I mean? So
because all the winners. All the winners show up on the Nationals website.
Oh yeah.
So we gotta have your professional headshot. It's important.
Gotta have it.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you think we need to let people know about this upcoming event that's happening this weekend, November 4th in Daytona Beach, Florida? There's merch.
I think that's all I can say. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be all kinds of cool ways to win. So check it out. See you guys think
more than one way to win a beard contest.
Yeah, for sure. All the time. Raising money for charity, making new friends, network with people. There might be business stuff that you can do out of the deal. You're going on vacation. It's art, it's sport, it's competition. I mean, it's sick. You get to think about your outfit for like 6 months in advance if you want, or you can show up in a t-shirt, maybe that's your style. It doesn't matter. You win either way.
Show up in nothing. That's fine too.
Oh, that's inappropriate.
Okay, not at this one.
It's a little bit more.
We're close. We're close.
We're esteemed, as they say, Aaron.
But I do want to say thank you to you two for having me on. I think you guys do a great job, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes,
we appreciate you coming on. Yeah.
Yeah, we always love having you on. We really need to do it more often. We should do like at least a quarterly meetups with MJ.
GQ, TBQ. Let's do it. Talking Beards quarterly with MJ.
That'd be a good time to kind of talk. I mean, let's get this penciled in, but good time to if we do it quarterly, we can be doing updates on what the latest update on what the Nationals are doing next year.
Yeah. Within 1 quarter, I'm going to have an update on the ASMR category.
No. All right. So put that in the notes.
He's already on it. He wants that title.
I'm coming for it, Bob.
Listen,
I'm coming for it.
I might even make a heavyweight championship. Whoa. Look out, Bob.
Wow. I just lost.
Yep. That's what happens when you have a nice big volume knob.
Oh, I was wondering why now you're blowing the speakers out.
No, it's automatic. It's automatically. I was turning it down, but it's automatically setting itself now.
Oh my gosh, you're so loud.
We're good now. I turned it the wrong way.
All right. Well, awesome. MJ, thank you for coming by, man. So much information. We always appreciate you. And this weekend, man. Saturday, if you're in the southeast part of the country, it's an easy drive to Daytona Beach, Florida. Really, if there's a road, there's an easy drive. Just be clear of snow and stuff if you're coming from Minnesota. Apparently, it's snowing.
Well, that dude, even Dan Seabeard had said it's snowing up in Michigan. It's snowing in Ohio.
Hey.
It's not snowing in Daytona Beach, Florida. Get your butts down here.
That's right. See you in Daytona.
Yeah. See you, MJ. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Good luck, everyone.